Hello boys and girls, ladies and gents. Welcome back to another video today. And before I start this video today, I would like to say I got some very important announcements to make. I got some very positive addresses to report to the Sushi Guy 51 YouTube channel today. First of all, I would like to recognize two of our subscribers, a part of the Sushi Guy 51 YouTube channel, who are both Year 12 students over in Vancouver in Canada. They just graduated from Year 12 from Sir Charles Tupper Secondary School. Leo Thompson and Joshua Bowery. So they both have succeeded, and I am very proud of them, and hopefully soon I'll be able to share this on the social media pages soon. And as you may have seen, I think I already have mentioned them on the Sushi Guy pages as well. Also, another very important thing I need to address is that tomorrow in Canada and America, it is also Father's Day. So my grandfather is over in the United States. So I would like to wish all the fathers in America a very happy Father's Day on the behalf of the Sushi Guy 51 YouTube channel. Thirdly, my final thing, I would also like to thank you all for your patience while I was gone for 2 weeks. I just needed a break to rest, and I am very proud to be the executive YouTuber and president, and I'm very pleased to be back. So thank you very much once again. Today I am at the Brisbane Motor Museum, where there's going to be some vintage and classic cars and very old-fashioned cars. So let's get into it, and also less talking, more cars. So here we are. I just entered the Brisbane Motor Museum. As you can see already in the entrance, I can already see these great classic cars, as you can see around. So I'm going to have a look around. So here we can see it's a nice shiny red car. Over here is a very interesting one where it was officially made in 1925. It got the old wheels. It looks a bit like a horse carriage to me, and as you can see around, there are also paintings there as well. And then over here we've got a motorbike, and we also got, that reminds me of a taxi service back from the old fashioned days. So looks quite interesting actually, and there's more to come.
Let the other thrills begin. His name is Ferruccio Lamborghini. The tractor he was driving was a Lamborghini. The car he is driving is a Lamborghini. The speed he is going is pure Lamborghini. Signor Lamborghini no longer owns the company that bears his name. It was lost to a business group after he ran into financial difficulties. But he is the father of this model.
Again, with a mangled bike. I get that. Nonetheless, here he is again, and that's the plan. In 2023, chasing 5.
But for decades, the car was a very blokey thing. And women drivers were the butt of as many jokes as the mother-in-law. Many men saw the car as a means of escape. car clubs sprung up, and with them one of the most ambitious sporting events anywhere in the world. This is going to be fast, folks. We're out on the Reddix route, and here are highlights of the top company that lies ahead of competitors. The first of the Reddix car trials was held in 1953. It was an ambitious project, pitting drivers against corrugated bush tracks in a grueling 10,000-kilometre outback race. At the Sydney Showground for the start, 50,000 spectators cheered on the Daredevils, and another 150,000 people lined the streets out of Sydney. Among the legendary drivers who completed the Reddix trials were Jellicoe Jack Murray and the colourful radio.
So here we are, just entered the official car museum. As we can see, there are these very classic cars that go a long way, and as I say all the time, it's about teaching the next generation, and a lot has changed over the last 100 years and even 200 years when there were no cars yet. So I'm going to go do a lap around these cars, and let's go and have a look. So here we are, some very interesting flash cars. There's a very interesting Holden. Unfortunately, Holden wasn't Australian brand anymore back a few years ago, and here we've got, so these are just some of the most modern cars, and then we're getting to some of the most old-fashioned cars, like this one, which was in the 1930s right here. Looks like the Chrysler Airstream that I got to the formal a few weeks ago. So here we've got a Ford right there, another pretty interesting brand, and then we've got this very cute yellow car. I think anyone would be very lucky to have one of them. And then we've got the Sedan, 1963, in the 1960s. And then we've got this white car, a car that I have driven in Forza Horizon 4 a bit, a video game that I play. And then we're getting to some of the older models again. There's the MG, a similar car to what I saw from downstairs earlier. And you're about to see some more interesting things. This one here, another very similar one, which would be, doesn't say the when it was made, but I'm just gonna guess it was from the 1920s, 30s or 40s, just around there. Now we've got a Volkswagen Beetle, as you can see right here, but we're gonna have to go around, so we'll show you once we get there. And then there's a lot of TV stuff around. So now we're coming to a time where we are getting to more interesting cars. This one here looks like it was a racing car back in 1964. It is a Porsche car, very classy, like I mean very, very, very classy. And then we've got this very nice British car with the Union Jack. As you can see, I got a Union Jack tie-pin on. Then we've got this other very nice British car right here. And then here we've got the Volkswagen Beetle right here. And back in the 1960s, my grandparents used to own one of these cars. So it's also in the honor of them. And I'm very proud of that. A very proud history. And then we are coming to, as you can see, those cars along there. So we've already shown you all of these cars, so I'm not gonna show you, I'm just gonna show you around these cars coming past. As you can see, there's a Ferrari right there from the 1990s, and F40. And then we've got this Lamborghini right here, one of the old models. As we know, I think a lot of people would really like those cars. And we're coming to a generation where people are starting to like the new versions of these cars. Then we've got the motorbikes, which is a bit modern. Speaking of which, this was only quite recently. This was on May the 5th last month. And then we've got the final cars coming up. Right here, the Bentley Blue Train. As you can see right there, there's a very interesting picture of it with the train back in 1930. I actually do like that picture because it's very interesting. Then we got this very old lawnmower that I see. As you know, lots of people mow the lawns on their weekends. So just imagine mowing your grass on this lawnmower. Probably my great-grandparents and my grandparents would drive that lawnmower back in their days. And probably also my father would also like that car because he likes his workshops and likes to work in sheds and make projects. So then we got the final cars coming up, and there we have it. This is the museum. So this was a very interesting car show. I very much enjoyed it, and I would definitely recommend it. It's just in Nudgee in Brisbane, and some very old classic cars. It reminded me of the olden days of my grandparents and great-grandparents generation years and years ago, over the last 100 years. I do have some very important information that I do have to address, that from Sunday and onwards I will be taking a road trip, an outback road trip to Birdsville starting next week. So unfortunately there may not be any videos uploaded for 2 weeks due to poor connection in the outback, but I will try my very best. I believe I come back on the 9th or 10th of July, and then I will upload all of the videos when I come back. I'm going to the Big Red Bash in Birdsville, a music festival, and I will definitely be making videos, and a great success for the Sushi Guy 51 YouTube channel. So I just wanted to let you all know that is a bit of a confusing time and a bit of a strange time, but I'm still on YouTube, so don't worry too much. Another thing I need to bring up is that this year there will be a Q&A. So if you have any questions for a Q&A, please comment on any of our videos. Say Q&A at the very start of the question, and then say what you want to ask, just so we know it is a Q&A question. So it will be held on the 1st of December at the end of this year. So thank you very much for watching as always. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you next video with more videos to come in the coming future. But also please keep updated on our socials: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and TikTok. Thank you very much, everyone.